Daily Graphic, Abronya DC caged in black malaria. Also, small-scale gold exports hit 6 billion. That's according to Gold Board and Otunfo to visit Kwamuhini. All those details you'd find in the Daily Guide this morning. There's also the case about licensed mine hijack, national security accused, NDC MP in the mix. All of these stories you can find details when you grab a copy of the Daily Guide this morning.
Now, if you go to the Ghanaian Times, government secures $1 billion deal to support 300 small-scale mining operations. This is Sammy Gyamfi, the CEO of the Gold Board, speaking. Encroachment pushes up construction costs. This is the housing minister. And Abronya remanded into police custody. DPS B5 Plus offers scholarships to children of helicopter crash victims. And if you go to the back page, Professor Kobi Mensah, Chief Executive Officer of the GTDC, is here. And the story says GTDC launches 2 initiatives to boost tourism.
There's a talk about the B5 Plus story as well that you'd find on the front page of the Ghanaian Publisher. But the bigger story is about the former Vice President and last presidential candidate of the NPP, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who's storming Ashanti. The aim, we understand, by the Ghanaian Publisher is to rally support for his base ahead of that contest. So you find details when you grab the Ghanaian Publisher. Gold Board secures $1 billion deal. It's $1 billion deal. So that deal is actually to develop 300 mines in this country. And I understand that part of the reforms is also that now the country won't export the ore. There'll be some refinery taking place here in Accra.
Now, if you go to the Ghanaian Times, government secures $1 billion deal to support 300 small-scale mining operations. This is Sammy Gyamfi, same story as Blessed. I've given you the Ghanaian Times already. Please forgive me. I have to go to the news center rather.
Please do.
Yes. Now, the news center, Ghana trails PS in 5G, missing the benefits. This is Ralph Mopita, the president and CEO of MTN Group. We are told that we'll also be rolling out 5G very soon in the country. West African leaders unite against Lassa fever. Persons fighting EMP, not shareholders of Azuma. This is according to the lawyer of EMP. And Gyamfi unveils sweeping reforms for a golden future. And there is good news for Airtel Tigo. Rectron's plan to save ailing 80. The Canadian company intends to invest $150 million to take 60% of the telco and also some further investments in their systems to make them profitable and more productive.
All right, not a bad one.
Yeah, now the former NPP national chair, Paul Afoko, is finally out. He's breaking his silence after 9 years. He says reforming NPP was his priority, but, quote, I was misunderstood and treated unfairly, he says. So the Accra Times is talking about that story this morning. Bagbin grateful to Mahama for gracing the 2025 Democracy Cup. The issue about protecting Ghana's peace and unity is of concern to Dr. Zaneto Ajiman Rawlings. She's actually urging the youth to take up that challenge and to promote national cohesion. So these are some of the stories you'd find on the front page of the Accra Times.
If you go to the new publisher, handcuffs and coolie high, no bail for Abronya DC, NPP to stage demo, minority alleges political persecution. So NPP, but who is going to stage the demo for the other one? Kofi Apalu.
But Kofi Apalu, is he not the leader of the LPG?
Young Konkwa.
Yeah, but his party should.
He's been in there for some time.
Yeah, but his party it was a presidential candidate for the party.
Yes, I disagree with the most when somebody is arrested for investigations. But at least if it's being done for other people's people should also show up.
He got more than 1,000 votes.
So the people who voted for him to show up should show up. Anyway, let me give you some other stories. The Gold Board story is still here. Resetting for value addition. Gold Board to refine gold before exporting. South Surrey assembly member killed in Asanko mines Aluta. Ghana Water demands 280% increase in tariff.
Let's get online. Let's see the stories there.
Well, if you go to my Joe online, the chairman of the Energy Committee in Parliament says that he will not approve anything ECG brings. That's the lead story there. They said I was too beautiful for carpentry. This is a story of a female carpenter I'd want to read on my Joy online, and we are already paying more. Kojopoku says Ghanaians are subsidizing Ghana Water Company Limited, and water polluter pay principle must apply. Kenashigbe on galamsey induced 280% tariff hike proposal. I'm looking at the Water Resources Commission. You know, they published the water quality index of major rivers in Ghana. Charlie Winston, none of them look good, except maybe the water areas. Almost all our water basins, all our water resources are polluted.
You see, Kojo, I just say something briefly about the polluter pay thing.
Yeah.
Because we'd have time to talk about it. Now, since 2012, that illegal mining increased in this country. At the time, we were told people didn't have jobs.
Yeah.
We've tried all manner of, programs.
Yeah.
Recently, we've launched a responsible corporate mining and skills development program. It was that program that led to the tragic loss of, the persons, those persons in the helicopter crash. Beyond that, unemployment. Has the rate of unemployment reduced? Go to the areas where they engaged in illegal mining and look at the conditions of those people. Look, those people you think are actually the beneficiaries are not.
They're the people suffering.
They're the people suffering. The people who benefit from illegal mining are not in those areas. The people who benefit from illegal mining are not in the communities. At best, you find a few of them in those communities. Many of them are in the cities. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Kingsford Sumana, Bagbin, says that the members of Parliament who are engaged in that should stop.
Have they stopped?
People say that if the frog comes out from the river and tells you that a crocodile is whatever, believe it. I am not in Parliament. It's the Speaker of Parliament who says it. My job is to appeal to a relevant authority. And in this case, the Speaker is a relevant authority I'm appealing to. He said the MPs who were involved in illegal mining should stop. Those who go and collect money from the illegal miners should also stop. Why are we pretending that we don't know the cause of this? The NDC in opposition said we're going to go after the kingpins. What has happened? The IGP put in place a task force to go around. They said they were withdrawing, so they'll re-strategize. What has happened? What has happened? Look, it's like we don't care about the people who queued to vote for us. And we did it last year. And we will do it again. Enough of the charade when it comes to fighting illegal mining.
You said illegal mining started which year?
No, I said by 2012 when there was an increase in illegal mining.
Now let me give you some data on water quality in 2012. Okay. The maximum quality that we had in 2012 was 65.6. Do you know where that was recorded? At Ajina, where the Akosombo Dam is. The minimum was 27. And the average in Ghana was 49. Now, if you look at our water quality classification system, Kofi, above 80 is good. That is unpolluted water. 50 to 80 is fairly good. 25 to 50 is poor quality. And below 25 is grossly polluted. And the highest quality we had was Ajina, where the Akosombo Dam is. Okay? Now, if you go through all the various river basins, Ankobra, Brim, Ofin, Densu, Pra, Tano, you are recording 42, 32. And that was at 2012. And since 2012, you see how bad the situation has been. If you see the numbers now, you will weep.
Look.
You will weep, Kofi.
Kojo, I am unhappy. Yesterday, I got a call from a concerned Ghanaian. And he told me that he recently returned from the Galamsey areas. He went to the rooms of those engaged in illegal mining. And he was shocked because many of those people are living poor lives.
Yep.
The real beneficiaries are in the cities. And today, Ghana Water is asking us to pay 280% more. I say, let's pay. But while we pay, let us hold those who are responsible accountable. Those who promised us. And there are those who have said galamsey played a role in the last election. So if galamsey played a role in the last election, and you are in office today, you don't tell me you are re-strategizing.
Yeah.
Let's get into that. We'll come back. When we get to the Ghana Water Company, we'll get into it. We'll get into more. And Kojo will share the employment rate with us. Because we're talking about the fact that, because of unemployment, people are engaged in illegal money. He will share with us. Anyway, let's get into the details.
Well, I was just going to say that on the other hand, gold exports are on the rise. That's the irony here, because the chief executive officer of the Ghana Gold Board, Sammy Gyamfi, has disclosed that the country's small-scale gold exports now have surged to an unprecedented $6 billion. So we're raking in $6 billion, and there's a concern about what's happening towards our fight against illegal mining. In fact, he says there are some more reforms that will be taking place, because he says the gold board established under the Mahama administration has streamlined the gold trade and holds that exclusive right to purchase and export all artisanal and small-scale mining gold, while also having the mandate to buy portions of the large-scale production. Now, he's indicating that since its inception, it had rolled out a number of reforms which began to transform the sector. And I'll just give you his quote. He says that, quote, "These measures are not just reforms on paper, they are working, and the results are evident in the record high exports that we're seeing today." So that's according to the CEO of Gold Board, Sammy Gyamfi. So while we are talking about galamsey, we are buying more gold and exporting some. And probably a portion of our profits should be going into tackling the environmental
damage. And they say
they're
going to give some 1 billion towards small-scale mining companies.
That's the new deal coming up.
Small-scale, government is taking that money. We'll give it to small-scale mining companies as loan or as grant.
Good morning, Sammy Gyamfi.
No, I just want to understand.
Yeah, let's say good morning to him.
Okay.
It means he has a question to answer, more clarifications to be given. Oh? Yeah. Anyway, let me take you to another area that I'm very passionate about, housing. And the housing minister is speaking. He says encroachment is pushing up construction costs, and he says that encroachment on quarry and sand-winning sites across the country is pushing up construction costs and worsening Ghana's housing affordability crisis. The Minister for Works and Housing, Kenneth Gov't, has said the practice, he said, had led to a sharp rise in the cost of transporting aggregates, with prices increasing by as much as 23% as contractors are forced to haul materials from sources located more than 40 kilometers away from project sites. He was speaking at a cross-sectorial forum on encroachment challenges in quarry and sand winning zones in Accra yesterday. You know, Kofi, this is a concern, right? But really, the Ministry of Housing, what is their plan for growth in housing within our country? You go to every other country and they have plans. Look, there's this guy I was speaking to recently. He's in the States. They have plans for the city. He's an urban planner for, and he's Ghanaian. No, from now till 2100, they know their population growth rates. They know the land they have. They know areas they are going to regenerate. They know new areas they have to extend water and electricity to, and plan for people to be able to build. Ministries of housing in this country and their agencies in this country, what power do they do for people when it comes to ensuring affordable housing? And what is this new minister's plan? If we say we are resetting Ghana, right, and he says affordable housing, what is affordable housing to him?
In a country where the government of Ghana can build affordable houses,
that cost as much as what private sector is doing.
They even cost more than houses in the US in some cases. Affordable houses built by the government of Ghana. If you were to check it, affordable houses built by the government of Ghana, and it tells me it tells me one thing, that for us, we just do not plan, and even when we decide to help the people, we vote monies that are so huge that at the end the state loses. That's all we do. We built Saglemi for $200 million, 1,400 and something units.